one of the pieces that's in the first cut is the money map of the world, which is, for me, it's a really important piece of work because it really, I think that so much work came from that one piece of work because it took 7 months to make it. And I had a lot of time to sort of think about other things. And also, it was such a learning curve, like making that piece of work, because I had the idea, and I don't know where the idea came from. I can't remember where it came from, but I knew that I had to do it when I had the idea because it just seemed so obvious to do it. You know, on the map of the world, it is like every country who has a banknote is on the map. So the money map of the world isn't like a political map which shows all the individual countries, because, you know, the money map of the world shows countries that aren't shown on a political map, like Transnistria, which it's part of Moldova, but it's declared itself a separate state, but it's not recognised by the UN. Another thing that I think is really interesting about using money to sort of denote the particular countries is that you can read a banknote and you can see a lot about what a country's like from what's on its, what's on that piece of paper, because it is like a little piece of propaganda or a postcard or something, and you can see how they vary from like one region to another region. So the names of the currencies, so especially if you look at Africa and it's all like shillings and pounds, or there are dollars, and you can see the history from there because they're names of like the sort of, old colonial powers would have used for their currency. And so I just feel that, it just works on like loads and loads of different levels. And that's why I wanted to make a big map, so you could see all the detail, like on the world map that, I've done so far. It's, you have to choose a fragment. So, but you can still kind of read stuff from the fragments, but in like other maps that I've done sections, like I've done Europe on its own or Africa on its own, and you can really see, detail across like the whole note, and that, and that for me is really interesting.